What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Plaid Podcast. Today, I'm joined by...
Matty Ice.
I'm Tegan.
And I'm Jaylene. And hey, look at that, we're in the studio.
Hey.
And also, it's our first birthday.
Hey!
Happy birthday, Plaid Couch.
Plaid Couch is officially a year old.
Well, technically.
Shut up. Who let that happen? Share your technicality. Share it with the people.
Technically, the channel was made in like December something.
But we didn't get serious until...
Well, we didn't post anything
Till
until
February 5th.
Yeah.
Yep.
We did it, boys.
Yeah.
And now we're here to announce that we're shutting it all down. Last video.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It was
Y'all have to find another
Watch
job.
Maddie and I's channel, Plaid Cooch.
Plaid Couch.
You guys have fun with that. I actually don't want to be part of that. I'm gonna quit and become a Marvel Rivals streamer by myself.
She
no.
could do it.
Yeah, I said I wasn't gonna talk about Marvel Rivals, and I already brought it up. But I got MVP for the first time today, and I'm still riding that high. That's all I'll talk about it. I'm not talking about it anymore. We talk about Marvel Rivals all the time on this podcast now. Just call this the Marvel Rivals podcast. That's what it's turned into. Okay.
Yeah, so I was out last podcast.
Oh, that's right.
yeah.
We did the astrology cast.
Very entertaining.
Thank you.
A little shame Jesus Christ wasn't on your guys' one for December.
Oh, I guess, yeah, we do know when his birthday is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't think I do.
well, who did make our December picks? I don't fucking remember.
I don't remember.
But they're probably cooler than Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
Cooler, not more important. Cooler.
No, but I basically was like, I need a little break. I trust you both to handle the podcast just fine.
And we didn't have any technical issues.
Nope. Nope.
None at all.
It went great.
Yeah.
But I think Plaid Couch has been around for a year now. But that just speaks volumes to how much we've grown in this 1 year's time. Because I remember when I was leaving for vacation, that's when we were finally starting to do podcasts. And
Yeah.
it was still very much like me being involved in a lot of the stuff.
Yeah.
And now it's gotten to a point where it's like, I trust them.
Yeah.
If they have questions, they'll message me, but...
We figured it out. I was really nervous
Mm-hmm.
because I'm like, there was a video that we filmed like before where I was supposed to be recording the Discord footage on my end, and then I straight up didn't.
Well, you recorded, just not the right
Yeah, I was
monitor.
recording my wrong monitor, so it was just my desktop. So I was really nervous this time because it's like we need this footage. The last footage we were able to just like cut in like clips and pictures. It was fine. But this one, I'm like, all right, Maddie, we're gonna do like a 30-second test run.
Yeah.
And then I was listening to it back, and I'm like trying to make sure the audio's not fucked up. And then Matthew starts talking to me from the Discord, and then I'm trying to figure out, I'm like, why is it recording Matthew's audio twice? And then I look over and I see him talking. I'm like, Matthew, I'm trying to figure out the video. I'm already stressed. But yeah, it was nice fun. We filmed that one in the morning, which I liked because then we kind of had the rest of the day to you know kind of. Well, I had stuff to do the rest of the day.
It was nice. It was nice.
Yeah, it was fun. We sat and had our coffee. And,
I wish I would have had coffee, but I only had tea,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
so.
But
Still don't have coffee at home. I need to get some.
it was really good,
Thank
very
you.
entertaining.
Thank you. Whose pick was your favorite? Like,
Well-
what were your top 2 picks? That you
Steve
thought-
Irwin.
Okay, I knew you would
Oh, yeah.
appreciate
Yep.
that.
Yep. I mean, I freaking put him in the whole screen. My king.
That's true.
I love the Tesla pick because that was the first non-actor Matthew picked. And it's like, what? How do we get here?
I mentioned it in the podcast too before we started rolling. Matthew's like, I picked mostly historical figures, not celebrities, and we went going. I'm like, these are all actors. Where are the historical figures?
I sent a message like, I'm 25 minutes in, and Matthew's only named actors 30 minutes in.
There wasn't a lot of historical figures in the upper part of the celestial circle.
You just didn't look hard enough.
You're probably right.
But it was fun. My favorite thing was to like draw parallels to different people that should have nothing in common.
Mm-hmm.
But we talked about that on the last podcast. If you haven't listened to the last one, it's a fun time.
Yep.
Even if you don't like astrology, we don't take it too seriously.
Yeah.
So you will hopefully enjoy it. Unless you're only here for Tegan, then don't watch it because he's not in that video.
Hey.
So
Well, technically,
okay, technically he's in it, but
I'm on the thumbnail.
okay, technically that nightmare full thumbnail. Jeez,
I didn't even notice that until you said something. I had to like zoom in on it.
yeah.
It's one of those, if you just like glance at it, you don't see it. But since I made it, it sticks so. It's so out there. I'm just like, oh.
What did I miss?
I think you make the biggest fool out of yourself
Oh,
on this
yeah.
channel than anybody else.
I do not care to be the butt of the joke. I find it entertaining.
Yeah.
And if I can make fun of myself, then that makes it so much easier. For when these losers try to make fun of me in the comments.
Oh, these losers.
Yeah, those
I thought you
losers.
meant us. I'm like, goddamn. All
We're
right.
not losers. What made you think that?
We're Giga Chads.
Well, I don't know about that.
I mean, all of our DMs are buzzing constantly of people begging to get to know us.
Are they? Are they?
At least one of them, I'm sure.
The last DM I got on anything was from you on Instagram. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, probably some stupid meme.
Yeah. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, it's probably some stupid meme.
But yeah. And then my mom DM'd us on Instagram, the Plaid Couch account. I was like, who's DMing us? And I looked, I'm like, oh, it's my mom. Well.
I will say, I sent a TikTok in our Plaid Couch group chat once, and Matthew responded on TikTok with the Plaid Couch TikTok. It's like, oh, he didn't switch out.
Yeah, just watch what you're searching, I guess. My mom did ask me a few months ago. I wasn't gonna like bring this up because I didn't want to like dox or anything, but I know that's my catchphrase. I wasn't gonna bring it up. Fuck you guys. But my mom asked how she could sponsor us. And I'm like, we don't need a sponsor. And she goes, you guys, like, could I send you a product and then, like, give you money to advertise it? I'm like, what are you selling?
That sounds like a scam.
I'm like, you can just give us money.
She's like,
I
listen,
guess."
my friends have this jewelry that you can buy at a discount.
It's like, my mom is just now learning the ins and outs of YouTube, and she thinks we need a sponsor, I guess. Like, if you just want to, like, hand us a $50 to help us out, you could do that.
Just give us some pizza money, we'll be fine.
Yeah, that was a few months ago. And then at one point she said something about like donating money to the channel, and I was like, nah.
No.
I was explaining what Patreon was to her the one time, and she goes, "Well, if you guys do that, I'll subscribe." I'm like, we don't need your money. My mom, I swear to God, there is our biggest supporter,
She's awesome.
our number one fan. Shout out to my mom.
Yeah, I met her at Walmart once, and she recognized me immediately.
She asked for a picture.
I was like, please, no photos.
I know of 2 times that you ran into my mom at Walmart. The one was before we were really friends, and she told you to buy me a ticket to go see The Force Awakens.
I don't remember.
You remember that? Because
Nope.
then afterwards she felt bad because she goes, well, maybe like they didn't want Jaylene to go, but you bought me a ticket. You bought me a ticket, I paid you back.
Yeah.
But my mom straight up just invited me to like his thing. It was like, oh, you guys are all gonna go see Star Wars. You should buy my daughter a ticket.
Which was a thing I got invited to because my brother and his friend were like, hey, we're going to see Star Wars
Yeah.
Force Awakens opening night. And it's like, Burr guy can come. I was like, all right, yeah sure.
And then my poor mom invited me. And then there was another time that my mom said she ran into you at Walmart.
Yeah.
And you were just really awkward about it.
Well, because I was getting stuff for work.
Yeah.
And I was like, I already don't want to be in this Walmart. I hate this Walmart.
My mom told me, she goes, he was nice, but I don't think he wanted to have a conversation with me. And I'm like, that's just Tegan.
Yeah.
She wasn't offended or anything, but she goes, yeah, he didn't want to talk to me.
I've texted you guys plenty about that Walmart. Where
yeah.
it's just,
I hate going to Walmart.
Both the Walmarts in our area.
Yeah.
It's
Just
just
awful.
no fun.
all etiquette goes out the window.
Yeah.
I miss the 24-hour Walmart when I could go in at 1 in the morning.
Oh my God. Yeah.
When I lived in BG one time. I was like, oh shit, I need like a calculator and some stuff for one of my college classes. So I run to Walmart really late at night, grab that stuff, and as I'm like checking out, uh, this couple is like arguing right by the entrance.
Oh my
It's like
god.
I'm just gonna ignore that. Yeah, just get my stuff I need, yada yada yada. And then as I leave, they're somehow in the parking lot now. I was like, hold. And she smacks the shit out of him.
Holy shit!
Damn.
And a bystander is trying to help. He's like, ma'am, do you need me to call the cops for you? I was like, what the fuck happened?
She hit him.
I'm just like, this isn't my problem. I'm just
Keep
gonna.
going, keep going. I was at Walmart one time and I needed coffee creamer, and this couple was in front of like the one milk thing, like
Oh,
feeling each other up,
Oh,
like,
God.
and they were like in their pajamas, like in the Walmart, like in front of like the milk, and I was like just enough in front of where the coffee creamer was. It's like, I don't need coffee cream that bad. I think I'll be okay.
you could see his morning wood just.
It was like really, it was really unfortunate that I had to see that, and then yeah, that's a memory I wanted to repress, and then I just remembered it.
Well, good for you.
Thanks. I don't know where to go from here. I should have brought
Maddie,
that up.
what's a Walmart story for you?
So this is actually in the
He
later.
was feeling up his girlfriend in the milk aisle. I'm
No.
kidding.
Oh, I'd never do that. It was one of the late nights I was going there, and there was this guy that was standing in like the frozen chicken area, and he just started. He was like talking to himself, like, I'm gonna get that, and I'm like, holy shit, this guy's a crackhead. And I'm just kind of standing there watching him, and he's bouncing all over the place. I'm like, oh my god, I've never seen this before. And he turned around, looked at me, and I walked right away.
Just keep walking. Holy cow.
I kept my head down after that.
Yeah, Walmart's turned into a bit of a hellscape.
He was just mumbling random shit, flailing his arms, and I'm like, ooh. Maybe he just really wanted some chicken. He just couldn't figure out which one.
Yeah. Do I want the chicken strips or the dino nuggies?
Yeah.
Obviously, Dino Nuggies.
Oh yeah. The last time I did a grocery pickup, it was right before Martin Jesus Christ. Martin
No.
Luther
No, Martin Luther King.
Yeah. Not Martin.
Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I had a grocery pickup like the Sunday before, and I had that day off, like the next Monday off work, and I was like, oh, I don't know why I thought of this, but it's like I should get a kid cuisine for my lunch when I'm at home.
Hell yeah.
I was like, that sounds good, and I put one on my pickup order, and they charged me for it, and they didn't include it, and I was like, I'm not gonna be that person who calls about one kid cuisine, but I was like, and they're never good,
Oh no.
but something in me was like, I kind of want one. I want to see what it's like.
It's probably not good.
And
Oh.
I mean, it's probably a good thing they forgot. I ended up like just having actual like good food for lunch the next day, but so I wanted a kid cuisine so bad. So
So, as you guys know, I've been sick for like 3 weeks. I'm getting better now. I feel a lot better than what I did. I swear, every time I get sick, all I want is like McDonald's. I think I've had McDonald's like twice already this week, and then once last week. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the salty food. I don't know if just the Sprite hits like perfect, but my God, whenever.
sorry, Gizmo just grabbed the doormat and drug it in here.
He grabbed his rug.
Sorry, continue.
But I don't know what it does. I don't know what McDonald's food does to me. When I eat it when I'm sick, I feel better.
It's probably all that salt just
Oh,
absorbing
that could
stuff.
be. I got a ab meal from McDonald's last week. I don't eat just kid food, I promise. Sounds like I do.
Happy
But-
Meals, kid cuisines,
They had,
Uncrustables.
they had their. I keep those in my freezer.
Those
They're
pretty good.
They're a good like snack, or it's like, oh shit, I forgot to eat lunch. I'll just grab an Uncrustable.
Don't forget about a Jack's Pizza.
But the only reason I went to McDonald's is because they had the Pokemon Happy Meal, or like toys in the Happy Meal. And yeah, that boosted my serotonin up just enough to get me another day. I'm in a weird mood today. I don't know what it is.
It's because we're back in person for the first time in a while.
Yeah.
Which, I like the Discord format, but it is nice to sit in the studio every
Yeah,
now and again.
I don't gotta set up my god awful setup, which I haven't shown you guys yet. I was gonna take a picture of it, but it's literally. So I've got this old wood burner, right?
Oh my god.
So I use the stand that holds the old like iron like forks and shit like that. So I set that on like some foam pieces I have.
Matthew, spend like $10 and buy a phone.
I kind of don't want to anymore. I gotten used to it.
That's why your phone kept falling during the Hear Me Out video, huh?
No, it's
He was getting too excited during that one.
That's getting a little bit but that's my setup for that. Is it's just like a couple foam pieces with that holder on top, and I duct taped it, and I just set my phone on there. And so,
That brings me back to our
thought-
first few videos.
I thought my setup was bad at home. Holy shit. Yeah, the first video we ever filmed, and the camera won't stop shaking because we just had it stacked on boxes.
Yeah, all the microphone boxes that we had just to try to get it to the right height.
Oh, those were the days.
Yeah.
We've come so far.
We
Still
have-
would love a new podcast table, but you know, this will do.
this one's iconic.
It's something
It would be nice to have an actual table.
like an actual set,
Yeah.
but it's fine.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I mean, I'm not making bank right now.
Well, if our sponsor would start sending us money.
No, because now she's going to feel guilty and actually be like, oh, what do you need? What do you need?
Just come on by with a new table and everything.
Yeah. I've been looking at tables, but I'm waiting for like the right. I don't want to just like buy a table that is just okay. I'm waiting for the right one.
Yeah.
So
Is it gonna be a circular table?
I haven't decided yet.
Is it going to be plaid?
No, God no. Sorry.
Branding, Jay.
You try to stay on brand, and
I'm
Jalen's just
good at
not about it.
branding.
Since day one, she's hated the plaid couch
I haven't
name.
hated it. It just I was not a fan at the beginning. It has grown
Oh,
on
you
me.
hated it
It's
at the
grown on
beginning.
me. Yeah. The first logo you ever sent, I was like,
Well,
Ooh.
yeah, that was also like my first attempt
know.
in the Photoshop thing
I was like,
on
this
my
is,
Mac.
I was like, this is what we're going with, huh? And like since then, like I really like the embroidered one.
Yeah.
I like our podcast logo. I really like the one on the MPL belt.
Yeah,
Like those are all nice. It has grown on me.
Yeah.
But like the first one you ever sent had that real bright green, and I was
Mhm.
like, ooh, that's what we're going with. It has grown on me.
I never once complained about it, Sagan.
Alright, let's all just start shitting on me, I guess.
Think about that the first time we get paid.
Think about all the fucking work I've done. Just think about how Maddie's been a sucker since day one.
Huh?
when that promotion comes around.
Jesus Christ. As long as I make more money than Burgay.
I don't know. The videos he's in, he's pretty entertaining.
That's true.
No, of course. He doesn't want to be a full-time member.
Yet.
I don't know if ever.
I think he likes just being a little guest star.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants to do like any of the work.
I don't blame him.
He's got a pretty sweet gig, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then he's just waiting for us to start making money so he can quit his job and then just pop in from time to time.
He's
and-
gonna use his success with Plaid Couch to start streaming, probably.
Huh?
Maddie's gonna become a YouTube TikToker before
Yeah.
we pop off.
I've been trying.
That
Yeah.
one video I liked when it was like you were like yelling basically,
Yeah.
like yelling the narration. I was like, that's funny.
Yeah, your Yu-Gi-Oh videos are always great.
I love those videos. They're so much fun to make, and they're quick.
Although I've noticed with TikTok, it will send me the like notification after I've already seen the thing. It's like, "Hey, Matthew uploaded a video." I'm like, "Again already?"
Okay.
It's the same video. I'm like, "Thanks TikTok. This is a 4-hour-old video."
I don't have my TikTok notifications turned on.
Apparently, I don't either.
I don't need to be in the middle of work and then TikTok being like, "Hey, Jalen, a new Bucky Barnes thirst trap just dropped."
I get those. You get those like good morning Tegan, or good morning, Matthew. Like,
Every now and again, I did send one the other day in the group chat. I forget what it was, but it was just like,
it's like TikTok just randomly sends me a video just to say good morning, but I've never watched anything similar to it.
I need to remember what that picture said.
Huh?
It was something about like an engagement, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Yes.
Maybe that was your
Oh,
proposal.
yeah, it's good morning, Tegan. We are officially engaged.
But is that like you and TikTok are officially engaged?
I guess so.
Congratulations.
Didn't know you had a fiance.
Neither did I.
Wedding.
Beats me.
Did you watch the one I sent today where it was like the people had their wedding at Chuck E. Cheese? That low-key like made me emotional at the end. It was like really, it was a really nice sentiment. Like they had a good time.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I would love to have my wedding at Chuck E. Cheese.
Uh,
What do you mean don't? That would be fun.
I don't know.
Matthew's like, I won't go.
I don't know.
Dave
I
and
don't know.
Buster's are nothing.
Not to keep bringing up my mom, but I was telling my mom about that TikTok today because I went out with her for coffee this morning. And my mom, who watches all our videos, especially the podcast, she goes, "So at your wedding, who's going to get you stuck out of the tube?" So,
Poor guy's just like, God damn it.
Fuck!
she goes, "We're
He's 5 Coronas in, just like, oh shit.
yeah, no hesitation. She fucking pulled the trigger on that one." Yeah, I'm like, oh my god. Shout out my mom.
Jaylene texted me after that Yu-Gi-Oh video I posted, and she was like, "I still don't know what's going on." I said, "What do you mean? I explained it all."
I was still confused.
You're in the same boat as me.
Okay, thank you.
It's just like,
Maddie made me feel dumb. He goes, "How did you not understand?" I was like, "I don't know."
I explained it. I explained everything.
no, see,
I just don't get
at
Yu-Gi-Oh.
least he didn't do the thing with you where I was like, Maddie, I don't understand. So his next video was like, for all you dumb fucks who don't understand what's going on.
Fucking targeted at you.
I was like, all right, my guy. You dumb idiots.
You dumb idiots. How do you not know the rules of Yu-Gi-Oh?
And then
Fucking
the video
dumbasses.
just like ends because he wins. It's like, what happened?
Yeah, it was supposed to be informational, and then I just won for some reason. So I just kind of
See,
He
Maddie
doesn't
can't even
know. He
explain.
doesn't even know. Yeah, fuck you, man. You're making us feel dumb. I'm gonna stick to Pokemon TCG.
I'm bad at that, honestly.
No, yeah, you're like level 12.
Yeah.
Get good, kid.
I know, thanks.
He's like level 12 and he's got like 500 cards tops.
I've made a deck in that is strictly like coin flips.
God, that would drive me crazy.
Oh my,
Like-
just coin flip after coin flip.
It's an electric deck. I have Zapdos, Jolteon, and Kangaskhan.
Oh my god.
Damn.
And then one of the ones that you flip a coin to paralyze
Yeah.
the enemy. So I'm just flipping coins
I
to do damage. If I flip all tails, I don't do jack shit and lose.
hate running. I run Misty in my water deck, and I swear I never get heads when I play Misty.
The one time you do, it's like, yes, and then tails immediately. You're like,
Yeah.
God.
It's like, why do I even run that fucking card? But
It's because maybe one day.
I'm annoyed that I think the best deck that I've built in Pokemon TCG is my electric deck. And normally I don't like fuck with electric type like that because I think it's kind of lame. Sorry, sue me, but
Not lame.
yeah.
Not lame.
But like my electric deck is pretty good. Pokemon TCG.
Yeah, I have my actual good one that I'll use from time to time, but I was like, I just want to flip coins like the whole match.
I hate that. I hate it being dependent on.
I don't know. The coin flip's pretty fun in
Oh.
that game.
And the Eevee I have is the one where you just flip coins until you get
No,
tails.
Oh no.
So sometimes I'll just be like, get out there, little guy.
See, so. I'm glad that they finally implemented trading too.
Yeah.
'Cause I want to finish the genetic Apex like collection
Mm-hmm.
because I think there's only like 20 some cards that I need to complete it. Not counting all the full arts. I'm
Yeah.
not going to get all the full arts. But yeah, you need to make a list because I probably have some shit that you need.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I need like 10 or 15.
I told Berg, I said, let me know what you need, and then I was gonna start sending trade offers, and he just said any, and I'm like,
Yeah.
how am I gonna know? Like, what am I gonna just offer to trade you a Goldeen? Like, I don't know. So, and for some reason, I can't like draw Gyarados in any series. I have like no Gyarados, and it's starting to piss me off.
Did you say drug? Drug Gyarados?
Huh?
The Guardian of the Sea.
Yeah.
I can't draw Gyarados. Draw him. Yeah,
Draw.
it's probably because I can't recognize him, and my app knows that. It's like, fuck you, we're gonna keep giving you
You actually
Magikarp.
have a bunch of Gyarados, but you're like, why do I keep
Why
getting
do I keep
Magikarp?
getting fucking Magikarp?
Magikarp.
I said that so confidently, and the Pokemon asked me anything.
Well, I like how after that too, like a week or so later, you're like,
I was rewatching it because Lugia is one of my favorite legendary Pokemon, and I was watching it. I'm like, wait a minute, Guardian of the Sea, that's Lugia. What the fuck is wrong with me? And I text you about it,
Yeah.
and I was like, hey, wait a minute, we're dumb. Anytime we do an Ask Me Anything, I think my brain just like stops working.
It really
Oh
does.
my god, it's something about like being put under pressure.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm excited to start that up again, but we're still taking a break.
Yeah.
Just started movie maintenance, which honestly, I am so much more stressed filming by myself than with you guys here, because with you guys, at least I can like gauge a reaction on
Yeah.
how things are going. When it's just me, I'm like,
Oh,
I'm spitballing here.
no.
I feel that because it's also easier to riff off somebody.
Yeah.
And it's like I feel that way when I stream sometimes,
Mm.
especially when I stream and I don't have an audience because I save all my VODs to my
Yeah.
YouTube channel, which I don't stream that often. But I'm like, and nobody's watching my stuff, so it's not a big deal. But every time
Yeah,
I
I'm
stream,
too busy editing.
Every time I stream, I'm like, oh, this is bad. I'm not entertaining at all.
Oh, no.
But, you know, it's fun. I
Yeah.
enjoy doing it. I posted a YouTube video recently, so if anybody wants to watch me play Marvel Rivals, I've got a practice video out
Oh, shit.
on my personal channel. Yeah.
It's
I need
like
to
a
watch
3
that.
minutes.
It's like 2 minutes,
Yeah.
40 seconds. Yeah. I was telling Tegan, I'm like, it's doing pretty good. It's got 1 like, and he goes, pretty sure I liked it. I'm like, nah, that's my like. I like my own video.
See,
I
I
was
can
like,
remember
fuck you.
because I watched it.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember what
'Cause
all I did.
we were getting ready to play Marvel Rivals that night, the 4 of us.
Yeah.
So us and Burgay. And we were filming it.
hmm
Spoiler alert, we've got a Marvel Rivals video,
Yeah.
maybe on the way. I forgot that's not out.
It will be shortly.
Okay, so
Yes.
look forward to that. And I was making sure, because I'm always anxious, I'm not going to record my shit properly on OBS. I'm like, I'll just do a quick little, like, practice run on there. And then I got done filming it. And, like, as I was filming it, I'm like, maybe I'll post this as a behind the scenes. I don't know. And then I ended up doing that. And it took, like, 5 minutes to upload because it was a 2-minute video. As soon as it got done uploading, Tegan hopped in the Discord. I'm like, hey, you subscribed me on YouTube. You should go watch my video. And it literally was just me in the practice range as Bucky.
For that recording, I had a janky setup.
Dude, it was my worst ever performance in Marvel Rivals.
It was all of ours worst performance.
I think for future ones, we just need to have fun and not,
Yeah.
which is hard because,
We had that pressure of, we know people are going to watch this.
well, we also get competitive very easily in that game because it's like
No. No,
we don't want to lose this objective.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll probably have some more Marvel Rival videos down the line.
Yeah, I
so-
love playing that game. My biggest fear is that, like, you know, a lot of men are not nice to women on the internet, especially in games like that. My biggest fear is gonna be like, oh, like, of course the woman went, like, 3-7. And sometimes you do.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got a bad game, but it's like, I don't want the people to think that I play like ass all the time. And then I get so in my head about it. And it's like, I gotta prove to all these people who
You
don't
gotta
actually
prove
matter.
to nobody.
But it's just like, it's like constantly in my
Yeah,
head.
it's that added pressure
Because
being-
it's
being,
not it's not just, oh, like, they're bad. It's like, oh, she's a woman, that's why she's bad.
Yeah.
It's that added element.
woman equals bad.
And it's like, I can't let them think that way. Because there are some women who are cracked at that
Oh
game.
yeah.
I'm not one of them. I'm just okay.
I don't know.
I was pretty cracked today when I was playing.
You're getting
I kind of popped the fuck off earlier. I hopped on. I'm like, oh, I'll play a couple of quick games before I go record the podcast. And I know it's a mentality thing because it's like, I'm just going to go in. And we had 2 people insta-lock DPS right away. So I'm like, normally I wait to see if, like, okay, do I need to play tank? And then I was saying about it, it's like, fuck it. I bought the new Bucky skin. I just want to play DPS. I didn't care if our whole team picked duelist. Like, I didn't care. I was like, I just want to play. I just want to have fun. and then I got MVP, and I'm like, I should just have fun more often.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I know it's mentality, but then also my brain, you can't convince it to do anything because it's so fucking dumb.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not.
The last time we did play and not record Marvel Rivals, there was one point where I was getting ready to run in, and Berguy's like, "Why don't we just wait for the rest of our team before you go run in?" I'm like, "Oh,
I don't wanna.
but I gotta." Ooh.
You're awful. The few times that I've played healer, I get why they are like. I'm always like, I see the critical thing on my team. I'm like, where the fuck is he? I
Yeah.
can't
And,
find
and
him.
you just see me like swinging around like
The
four
amount of
people,
times
just
I
like.
tell Tegan, get your ass back here.
And the few times that I played healer, I'm like, he's not gonna live. Fine, whatever. And then finally, you make your way back, and you somehow don't die. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
We gotta constantly remind Tegan to come back.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm gonna kill this person if it's the last thing I do.
Tegan's going on side quest every time we play.
Just throwing my shield around. Just
Yeah,
like
especially when
swinging.
you're capped.
Yeah.
Too.
Oh, yeah.
You just go in there.
Do you have is Cap your favorite or is Star Lord your favorite?
I like them both equally. There's some days where I'm like, I'm playing Cap today, I'm shooting like shit. And then there's some days where I'm like, oh, I'm hitting dots today. So it's a Star Lord day.
Yeah. Bucky's definitely my favorite to play, but I think Hawkeye's my best character that I've got in my roster. Except for I don't know, my Bucky's starting to get a little cracked. But I interrupted you. But I was going to say that I agree with you though. It's like it just depends on how shitty you're playing. Some days
Yeah.
my Bucky I won't hit any shots, and it's like, well, I guess we're busting out the Hawkeye.
Yeah.
If it's really bad, I bust out a Penny Parker and I just start running, just throwing bombs everywhere. It's like, well,
I got that six kill streak with Magic not too long ago. That's the highest kill streak I've gotten in the game yet. I don't know what I did. It just happened.
Maddie and I were playing last night, and mid game, our power went out at both our houses, and I was like, well. Which right before that, I was like, this could be my last game, and then I was like, well, I wasn't lying. That was my last game.
First, the lights flickered. And I'm like,
so
oh shit.
My PC made a noise right before the power went out.
Uh-huh.
Like I thought my PC just broke because my PC made a noise and then it went out first, and then all the lights went out, and I literally jumped. I was like, "What the fuck's going on?" And then I have like a extra battery charger for my phone that I keep in my car, so I went out to go get that, and it was like some doomsday shit going out there because none of the street lights or anything were on. It was pitch black. And I had my mom got me like this emergency like battery powered lantern. So every time the power goes out, she calls me. She's like, "Do you have your lantern?" Yes, I do. So I'm out there with my lantern, going to my car, and I got a little spooked. I'm like, is this like some doomsday shit? Like, and then I was thinking to myself, I'm like, what if the power never comes back on?
Oh my! Just despair right away. Jesus.
It was something about being outside in the pitch black. I was like, what the fuck?
you go over to Matthew, knock him out, just so you're like, I have some food for him.
I'm good.
Chain him down in your basement. He wakes up with his leg missing, and you're just cooking it over a fire.
Jaylene, it's been 2 hours. Why are you doing this?
I gotta be prepared.
But yeah, I was like, holy shit. This is crazy.
I try to avoid telling my mom when my power goes out because she freaks out when my power goes out. And I didn't tell her, and I get a text like maybe 2 or an hour later. She's like, "Is your power out?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Do you gotta come over here to stay?" And I'm like, "No, Mom, I'm going to sleep. I gotta be at work at like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, okay."
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I fell asleep on my couch reading comics. I like so Marvel brained right now. I'm so sorry. But I was reading comics, and then I ended up like falling asleep mid comic, and then I woke up at 12:30 and the power was back on. I was like, oh, okay, so it wasn't that bad. Maybe like what, 5 hours?
Yeah.
We were out. So it was a lot of fun. Good thing yours didn't. You were editing.
Yeah. Oh, I would.
That would have sent me over the edge.
Oh, I would have broken something.
Yeah.
I was already like on the edge.
Yeah.
That would have just caused me to be like, all right.
We're shutting down Plaid Couch. No more. So yeah, that was a lot of fun last night. And then Burguy said that our team still won that match even when we lost our power, which honestly pissed me off even more because you and I were kind of popping off.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, so what? It was for nothing that we were playing good? Yeah, fuck them.
We were doing so well. I can't believe that.
My Widow was actually doing pretty good last night. And I haven't played Widow in a while, but for the last 2 days have been like, I kind of miss playing Black Widow, even though she kind of sucks.
I wish I would play more on my own, but it's not the same.
It's not as
without
fun
playing
with all
with
of us.
you guys.
I only play
Yeah,
if at least one of you is playing.
it's still fun. It's just not the same.
One of the bits I want to keep doing is whenever I am Star-Lord, just in my mic, you guys can barely hear the Guardians soundtrack playing.
And it like comes in little pieces,
Yeah.
so it's like almost robotic. You hear Hooked on a Feeling, and it's like I'll be getting my shit rocked by the other team's Thor about to die, and I just hear Hooked on a Feeling. It's like, oh my god, Diane, I'm gonna kill you.
So he got his little cassette. He's locked in.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was probably like one of our last 3 matches of that night, and I just had my phone in my lap just so like it could barely pick up in my mic.
Yeah, that game's so fun. I also like how, I mean, some of us, like, we both have a Hawkeye in our pocket, and, like, we all kind of, there are a few characters we share, but for the most part, like, we're not fighting over characters, which is fun. Not that we, like, do that anyway.
Yeah.
Like, if somebody ever wants to switch off something, it's like, okay, I'll play that. Like, that happens with you sometimes, but it's like, I don't want to play tank anymore. It's like, I'll play Penny, that's fine. Or, like, the one day you were like, I just want to play DPS. And we're like, all right. I think the one time we're like, fuck it. If they don't pick healer, who cares?
Yeah.
The other 2 people we have.
That's the downside of being a good support. Is you get to play support a lot more than anything else.
Yeah. I'm trying to get a
'Cause you
support
get
in my
pissed
back.
off at the other supports when they don't do shit.
That would be me when I switch to support. I'm trying to get one in my back pocket, but I'm just not good at it. But I'll never be the one being like, where's my heals? I do it to Burguy sometimes as a bit. But yeah, I have no problem with the supports because I just want to play DPS. It's so fun. I love shooting people.
There was one match where I'm so used to getting ahead of people that I didn't know Matthew was right behind me, and I was just like fighting. And then I was like, oh, time to get out of here. And Burguy's like, you just left Matthew to die.
Yeah, I was keeping you alive the whole time.
I was sorry, bud.
Careful.
You
Jesus.
okay? I'm sorry.
Proof that Tegan never pays attention to his surroundings.
I talk with my hands.
He's Italian.
He left
Mamma
Matthew for
mia.
dead. He just hit Gizmo in the face.
I'm sorry, buddy.
But yeah, we are spoiled with you and Burguy. You guys are good supports, and it's so hard to play support. I'm so not good at it.
Yeah, it's it's a very unforgiving job.
Yeah, well, we appreciate you, because Tegan and I don't want to do it. We'll take
I just
turns
like
playing
how
tank.
Tegan actually does what he's supposed to with his characters.
I hate when people play tank and then they want to camp and like start sniping people. It's like that's not what
I'd
you're
rather
supposed
have
to do.
him be out there doing.
I played with a Penny Parker one time where she kept doing that. She just because I was either playing Hawkeye or Black Widow, and I'll admit I'm a campy bitch when I play those 2 characters. But also like you're kind of sniping people, so you're supposed to. Or it does work out. But, like, the one time our Penny Parker on our team would not fucking get off the ledge I was at, and I couldn't see because her fat ass was in my way. It's like, you're supposed to be on the point. And it was pissing me off. And I don't really, like, get in the chat very often, but I typed in there, and I was like, I'll play tank. And finally she switched off. And guess who actually secured the point as Penny Parker?
Hell yeah. Fucking
Jeez,
alpha.
ow. I was getting pissed off.
Yeah. There's 2 types of tank. I'll be the one like up front just with my shield while getting shot at, and then the one where it's like, all right, they're all there. I'm gonna sneak around and then just start punching
I always black out when
and then run.
I always black out when I play Penny Parker. I just run to the point and I just start throwing shit and webbing people up. And then the match will end and I'll have like 30 KOs. I'm like, how the fuck did that happen? I don't remember doing that.
It's me when Jaylene plays Penny Parker. She's like, shit, I didn't mean to hit that. Fuck, I hit it again. God damn, why I keep hitting this shit?
Also, that's because I realize that when I have my nails done, because I like to wear my nails a little bit longer, I play the game worse. I took them off this morning and then got MVP. So it's like I don't know if I have my nails done anymore. It's really affecting my gaming. But it's like I accidentally use my all the time when I've got my fingernails done. So yeah, struggle playing the game as a girl. That's why women suck at video games. Their manicures get in the way.
I believe it.
But yeah, and then I'm trying to play Rocket, but then it's really hard because I'm used to hitting E all the time as Bucky, and I want to do that as Rocket constantly. Because I start shooting, and then I get in the zone, and then I hit E to hit somebody, and then I put the fucking thing there, and then everybody's just like, that's an interesting spot to put that. It's like, I didn't mean to put that there. I meant to actually tentacle arm that guy, that I forgot I don't have a tentacle arm. Yeah. So it's fun. So that's why Matthew plays healer all the time, and I just insta-lock DPS.
You don't insta-lock DPS.
I do sometimes. I was doing that today. I was like, fuck it. You're allowed to do that if you're good at DPS. I'll say it. If you do that and get fucking 3 kills as Spider-Man, though, fuck you.
Spider-Man's hard. Probably one of the hardest characters.
Yeah, he's fucking annoying, though. I'm done talking about Marvel Rivals. I'm done. This is not a Marvel Rivals podcast. We're gonna be like, remember when Laserbeam discovered Fortnite?
Yeah.
That's gonna be us with Marvel Rivals.
Just slowly morph into a Marvel rival.
Well, the last video I watched of Laserbeam just before he got into Fortnite, he in his video he was like, yeah, people are missing all the old stuff I do, but I'm actually doing something I like now, and I'm like,
I'm happy for him.
I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah.
Laserbeam! I had no idea.
Yeah.
It was so good for him.
Yeah, I was happy for him, but also, like, I miss the weird subreddits.
Fucking construction games he used to play, and he all dressed up with the big stop sign. Fucking love him.
Yeah.
I still got one of his shirts.
Good day, good day.
It was Bloody Legend.
I learned what a shoey was because of Laserbeam.
I think I did too.
Yeah.
You know what? For our 1 year birthday Plaid Couch, let's all do a shoey.
Whose shoe are we using? You got Crocs, that won't work. We use my boots.
I'll get my work boot.
I'm not doing a shoey.
Oh,
I'm not doing a shoey. I'm out.
I'm sick. I can't do it.
It's one thing if it was my boot. I know what's in there.
I'm not allowed to drink when I'm sick. Right?
Be nice to Gizmo. Like how we all just became silent and started watching Gizmo. We're waiting for Gizmo to do something entertaining.
He's such a good...
He's tired.
I can tell.
So, it's fun having him in here.
Yeah.
It adds a nice little dynamic.
I mean, I got him just like no, he's almost 2 now, so.
I'd say it's going on 2 years since you had him, right?
Yeah.
Because you got him, I think, shortly after I got Donnie.
Yeah.
And it'll be 2 years in March that I got Donnie.
Yeah, I got him end of March, start of April. So.
Because you and I seem to do things, like, in tandem. Like, Tegan got a new job, I got a new job.
Yeah, unintentionally.
I got a pet, Tegan got a pet. We had the same New Year's resolutions.
Right.
We both insta-lock DPS.
So, with us being a year into this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
have you guys noticed any, like, changes in your personality as far as confidence or anything like that? Because I certainly have.
I'm not so camera shy.
Yeah, I mean, I still have that, not necessarily camera shyness, but if it's, like, more of a public speaking type thing, like, audiences I probably still will not do well with. But for the most part, I mean, I talked about in one of the first podcasts, I think, where it's like one of my biggest worries was going to edit the video and hearing my voice for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like,
We were all worried about that.
I was like, I'm going to hate this. It's going to be awful. And then I heard it, I was like, oh, this is fine.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me anymore. I think the one thing I've gotten better at is when, like, it took me not very long to get over the camera shyness.
Yeah.
Once we were like 2 or 3 videos in, I was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I've gotten better at like giving myself compliments,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm notoriously not good at ever in my life. But it's like I'll put out like a podcast or I'll do something, or like even have an idea for the channel, like the Topster idea. the first time we filmed the Tops video, you guys had no idea like what we were doing, and I'm like, this is gonna be awful. This will be the worst thing we ever film. And now it's like I have less of a problem like bringing things to you guys, and I also have no problem being like, I did good. I did a good job. Not that I do it all the time, like, oh, I'm carrying the channel, but I can give myself a compliment, which I couldn't have done a year ago for Plaid Couch.
Right.
I always felt like the dead weight. I still feel like that sometimes, but I've gotten better about it.
I think these last few months have really evened things out between the three of us.
Yeah,
So.
we all take our turns.
Yep.
I certainly, I've been feeling a lot more confident with just taking over the TikTok now.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm actually doing
Yeah.
something.
You're killing
for
it
a
with
change.
TikTok.
And then also just putting my own weird shit out there. I see my family sees it,
Yeah.
and before that, I'm sure that would really
Yeah.
bother me. But
Yeah.
now it's like I don't care.
I do like in the latest Pokemon TikTok, the 17 gasolines.
Oh my god! I am so glad you noticed that.
Burguy commented
Yeah.
right away, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, because I didn't see that video till late because I got off work late.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to like it. I'm like, Tegan must be busy or
Yeah.
I
something.
say
Yeah.
I didn't get to it till later. Too.
Yeah, usually I'm like on it, but that day, because I was like, I'm going to try to get out of here right on time. And then something happened like right before I was about to leave to where it was like the next hour I was held up.
Yeah, I love that Pokemon Ask Me Anything. Literally any moment from that video. It's so good. 15 Geodudes.
17 gasoline.
My favorite part is right when you open that bit where Bray's like, is this going to be a trick?
Well, I like how Matthew's so used to his Ask Me Anythings where he's like, it's just going to be Tegan.
I love how instantly defensive you get. You're going,
No. Why would you even think that?
It's just gonna be taken.
And I love Burguy Silly. He's like, fuck you, dude. That's one of my favorite moments, too. Like, instantly he's fed up.
Yeah, I like how after the first one, you're just like, I hate this. But Burguy and Matthew are still like, all right, yeah.
I was done.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck this. Do not care anymore. I was getting pissed off.
Oh, man.
15 Geodudes.
I like, because when I was editing that too, I could kind of see him just like looking at it, like counting the segments.
And then he counts the gas leaves at the end, too.
Well, the captions just they automatically generated.
Yeah.
Now on the TikTok.
Yeah. So I put in the gasoline, but there was one I didn't, which was the first time you said gasly. They came up gas, please.
Yeah.
And I left it in there because it
So
cracked
funny.
me up so much.
See, sometimes misquotes are funny,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and sometimes it's just like they clearly said this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get 17 gasolines tattooed on me. 17 gasolines and then the little gasoline emoji. I think that'd be a fun tattoo.
17 gasolines, and then just fuck you, dude.
Fuck you, dude. It's Pikachu.
That'd be a real personalized. I added that in. It was
Oh, I could tell.
No, I thought that was organic.
no. It's Pikachu.
Oh my god.
It scared me because I was trying to put the cries of the Pokemon in, but I couldn't get the video file to upload to CapCut for whatever reason. That's the only way I could have added those sounds. But I've got those cries saved in my phone. I'm very sad I wasn't able to put those in.
I think we talked about this on a podcast too, but now that we do like editing and stuff, it worries me like if something happens to me and then somebody goes through my computer and then they're like, what is this stuff she has saved on here? Because yours is bad when
Oh,
you
yeah.
do the Ask Me Anything. But
Well-
sometimes I'll have some weird shit saved on mine because of a Plaid Couch video. And it's like, all right, this video needs to be like done and uploaded so I can delete this so if I die, they don't find
Oh yeah,
this.
I hurry through Matthew's Ask Me Anythings.
I just don't want that stuff saved on my
Come
computer.
on, my Ask Me Anythings aren't that bad.
There was one in the horror movie one where one of the pictures came up and you're just like, you can't do that.
What was the one that had a QR code on it that I scanned?
It was that one.
That video?
The nun.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of Tegan's Rule 34 pictures had a QR code, and I was very intrigued. And then it took me to a website where it's like it needed to prove how old I was. Like, wanted a picture of my driver's license.
Oh,
And I was like, nah, I'm not that curious.
it's not worth the bit.
That told me all I needed to
Yep.
know. But I like how he says that too, like it's your fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
You're the
you-
one that put that stuff
You
in.
did it.
It's our production team.
I still can't fucking believe. On Nightmare on Elm Street, what street does it take place on? I'm sitting there like a dumbass, like,
I'm telling you, your brain just stops working.
You're,
when you
you're just
sit
like,
in front
I
of
know
anything.
this. It's on the tip of my tongue. Haddonfield, Hadner's Lane.
I was thinking of the Michael Myers area, but it wasn't. It
That
was Elm Street.
honestly may be one of the answers I tried so hard not to laugh at. Just because I was like, either this bit's gonna work or it's not. And you just sat there and were like, I was like, oh yes. I heard an angel's choir singing as you were thinking.
It really like. That's like the first Ask Me Anything we did, and I could not for the life of me remember the Infinity Stones. It's such an easy question. It's like any other time I could answer just fine, but something about sitting there with a camera on you and Tegan
In a
looking at
plaid
you in that
blazer.
fucking plaid blazer, it just breaks your brain. But that again is one of our best moments. Is me trying, and we cut some of that.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
that went on longer than.
Oh,
one
yeah.
show, as it was pissing me off that I couldn't name them all. I'm like, fuck
Yeah, I
this.
think that section alone was like 10 minutes worth of footage.
I was getting pissed.
And almost cost me a computer.
Yeah, sorry.
Too many layers.
Sorry, boss.
It would have been worth it.
I'm just glad I was able to bleep you out on the recent TikTok.
Yeah, I don't think you could say the things I was saying on TikTok.
But I kept it on YouTube.
Yeah, don't give a fuck. I don't realize how like vulgar I get in videos until I watch them back.
Well,
And it's like, yeah, I get a little vulgar.
I've been paying extra attention to when Jaylene talks too, just because of all the shit she went through on the fucking kangaroo thing.
Oh yeah, we talked about that in our prior podcast. We don't need to bring it up.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Um,
People are gonna be like that regardless, so I wouldn't worry about it too much.
yeah. To try to lighten things up, one of the first podcasts we had was Who's Most Likely To.
Yeah.
Since we're a year in now,
Ooh.
I will grab the clipboards and just ask a few questions to see if our answers still stay the same when we were
Gotcha.
that much younger. Who is most likely to get a video out at the last minute?
I don't remember if this is the same answer I put last time.
We'll start with Maddie. I've learned my lesson from the
Yeah, just
last.
let Maddie go first.
I'm vain. It's me.
I said Tegan.
I put myself as well.
Okay.
Because I have these last few weeks, I've been like, I'll start working on it Friday and then finish it up Saturday morning before it uploads. And sometimes Power Director's like, but actually,
What's up, Gizmo? Gizmo wants some caffeine. Yeah, I am definitely the most anxious one, so I need things to be like done and ready, like way before upload day, or else I'll have like an
There are
anxiety
times
attack.
like Thursday night and I still don't have the TikTok ready, and I'm like, ah, shit, I better get it done.
yeah. Thankfully, though, the TikToks are already mostly.
Yeah.
There's still probably some bits and things that you need to trim out for time's sake, but it's a lot easier to go with a 3-minute clip
Yeah.
than
Then a full.
hour of footage and
Yeah.
being like, oh shit. Who is most likely to be the least prepared when we record? So back then it was mainly Reddits we were filming. Now we've filmed a lot more variety of things.
I don't think my answer changed from last time.
I don't think mine has either.
Taken?
Said Matthew.
Maddie.
Fuck.
I think he put me last time too.
All I'm saying is we're filming stuff tonight, and I've had it ready. No spoilers, but I've had it ready.
Yeah, if we know ahead of time, Jaylene, you're probably usually the best about
Yeah.
getting it. Sometimes I'm like on the ball, and then other times it's like I have a general idea. I'll go with
Yeah.
the flow. And then Maddie, there's a good 75% chance he's like, "What are we filming?"
You've gotten better.
You have-
early Reddits.
Yeah.
It was a little something.
Who do you think will be recognized by a fan that we do not personally know first?
Not my mom. Oh, can't
Yeah.
be my mom.
I think this is the same that I did.
I know who it won't be.
3, 2, 1.
Jaylene.
I said me also.
I changed my answer
I was
to
be-
Matthew.
I was between me and Maddie. It was really a toss up.
I think with the TikToks going, that may help him out a little bit. But yeah, I'm definitely last place.
You're too generic.
Yeah,
A white dude. So
I got some hot takes though.
yeah.
People love my hot takes.
Yeah, you got that right. That Lord of the Rings one made a lot of traction.
That's not even a hot take. That's just me saying it's fucking stupid.
Stupid.
All right. I'm not gonna go through that whole list. I'm just kind of going.
Cherry picking.
Yeah. There you go, Gizmo. Who is the funniest full-time member of Plaid Couch?
It depends because there's different styles of comedy. I think.
Uh-oh. Are you ready?
No.
Yeah,
gonna
got rid of the very easy answer
Shit. Okay.
because we all know it's Burry
the
Eyed.
Burguy's is the most
Yeah,
naturally
but-
funny.
Bird Guy's definitely the most
But
funny.
he has the grace of being in like one video a month. So 3, 2, 1.
Dagan.
I said Tegan.
I put Maddie. I think Maddie gets me to laugh the most when we're recording, especially over Discord because of his setup.
I'm the same way about Matthew. Like in the moment, you were definitely the funniest, but your edits will kill me.
See,
Like the way you edit things together, or like just ask me anything in general is
Yes,
so funny.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think my shining light is ending the Ask Me Anythings are a lot of videos. I'll go back to the Pokemon Ask Me Anything. That's fucking it. But I think where my comedy shines the most is in the moment you don't recognize it. But if you're watching it back, you're like,
I was just gonna bring that up. One of my favorite moments. I died laughing rewatching the second Topster video, and I said. I was talking about Die Hard, and I was like, don't a lot of people die in that movie? And Tegan, as blunt as could be, just goes, and Jack Frost? Yeah, I think so. And I didn't notice while recording, but watching it back, I just died laughing on my couch. I'm like, that's so funny for no reason, and nobody acknowledges it. That's when you have your
Yeah.
funniest moments. You do that a lot in MPL, where I don't notice like some of the shit you say, and then
Yeah.
watching it back, I'm like, that's so fucking funny. Whereas you'll say some of the funniest shit, and I notice it right in the moment. So it really was a toss up between you two in my mind.
I also love how oblivious Matthew can be. Going back to MPL, just who's my partner?
I'm sorry, I can't help it sometimes.
You and Burguy's dynamic is so funny in MPL. It kills me.
Oh man.
I didn't even know who my partner was that time.
Does Matthew watch the videos?
I think I didn't notice anything except for that when he said that. I'm like, what?
That's when you chime back in.
Huh?
All right.
All right.
Next one.
The
Gizmo and his freaking doormat. It's so funny.
oh man, love that guy. Do you guys have any from the last time we've done this on the top of your head? Or I know I've sprung this on you.
Yeah, I don't have time to prepare.
All right. Well, who do you think will be responsible for our first video to go viral?
Oh, my neck.
Video like on this channel? Or just viral in general?
Like idea.
Idea?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, we're not just gonna say, oh, if the podcast goes viral, it's that. If the TikTok goes viral, it's because of Maddie. It's like, whose idea or bit was it that ended up going
Gotcha.
viral?
I'm still gonna keep my answer.
3, 2, 1.
Jaylene.
I said Maddie.
I put Jaylene.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Jaylene, because she has a lot of stuff planned out, and she's also very opinionated and knows how to talk about the stuff that she's into, and she will stand on business with it. So I think she'll get.
I think that's all of us here. Where if our opinion's strong enough on something, we are not backing down.
That's true. Yeah.
And I think with the camera rolling, sometimes that's like, I gotta amplify this
Yeah.
a little bit more.
There are times when Jaylene's talking about something, and I'm sitting there listening. I'm like, man, I wish I had that kind of opinions. I wish I knew my stuff so well like that.
I'm also like, I get so focused on one thing, and then it ruins my life forever. Like.
Yeah, how are the Fantastic Four comics?
Oh my god, I don't have time to get into that, but I fucking hate Reed Richards.
He's not a bad. He's supposed to. I thought he was a nice guy.
But it's old comics right now.
It's like 1960s nice guy energy,
Oh,
and it's pissing me off.
no.
And I love Sue Storm, and my girl deserves
That's
better.
icky.
I'm done bitching about Reed Richards. You brought this up. You did this.
You did this to me.
Shit. I knew I shouldn't have started the Fantastic Four from the very beginning. I'm trying to think of a question I can ask. How about which YouTubers we think people would date? If those answers
Oh.
changed.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Are we? Yeah. Because it was who's most likely to date a YouTuber, and then who
And
would
then
it be?
Who would they date?
But do we just want to put one down for the other two members?
Yeah, they'll do that. So who we think Tegan would date and who Maddie would date.
Yeah, and then who you would date?
I don't even remember what I said last time.
I remember. At least what Matthews said, and then
I
you
remember
riffed.
my pictures were saved
Yeah.
on my PC. But what did I actually say?
Is Maddie putting down the Island Boys
Oh,
again?
fuck you. I forgot about that.
Well, I don't have mine yet.
I posed this question and now I can't think. Who's somebody? Does it have to be somebody who's single, or can you guys home wreck?
Give it the opportunity.
Maddie's
Just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can't score.
Maddie's ready to home wreck.
Fuck. I don't know the YouTubers you guys watch. That's my issue.
Doesn't have to be one we watch.
Yeah, I sure as hell don't watch the Island Boys.
That's true.
I need one for Tegan.
Yeah, I need one for Jaylene.
Oh my god, I don't know enough. I'm scared, guys.
It's fine. Just put some shit down. Just be funny. Or like influencers in general, I guess.
Yeah.
Like TikToker. I'm trying to think of one for Tegan.
Okay, you guys are just gonna have to remind me of this person's name.
We'll help you out.
Oh no.
We'll help you out.
Okay.
I'm just gonna make mine a little more generic to make it easier, cause there's no YouTubers like coming to mind.
Classic YouTube is dead. That's why.
I'm just putting down like what videos or things they would do in the.
I'm gonna home wreck on mine.
Are you putting down Corbin Blue for me?
Love Corbin Blue, man.
Fuck. You guys are putting actual names down.
I'm not.
Oh my god.
No. For me, Maddie, I just put like what they would do.
Okay. Well, this is. I don't know. I need to broaden my horizons more on YouTube.
All right, Maddie, you're up first.
Okay. For Tegan, I had that Malice cosplayer that
Oh.
keeps running around our TikTok.
Jessica Negri,
Yeah, just good.
one of the
news.
OGs.
And Jaylene, you're gonna be shit talking in a Marvel Rivals match with the TTV, and they are not gonna like it. But you guys are gonna play together, and we'll go from there.
Oh shit! So I'm gonna date a Marvel Rivals streamer.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh no, that would not go well.
Yeah, we would argue too much. I
Yeah.
think.
I don't know.
Jaylene.
I think you guys would have fun going against each other's Marvel knowledge right at this moment.
Tagging, I said Courtney Miller from Smosh. Fuck Shane, and then I put JK. And then I said Maddie, someone who did a Mouse cosplay.
Uh-oh.
And like any of them.
Yeah.
Just the first one to pop up on his FYP, he's gonna
my
date.
Goodness.
For Maddie, I put any e-girl streamer.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? That's a lot of guys' dreams.
I can't see what you put for me. I'm scared.
And Jaylene, I think you would date a Minecraft YouTuber.
What? I would rather date a Marvel Rivals streamer.
Yeah, that'd be kind of lame.
It'd be the yin and yang.
Huh?
They're showing how like some redstone fucking
Oh,
thing
fuck
works.
Nothing against
Well,
Minecraft
you-
streamers. I just.
While you hear Jaylene in the background, this fucking Spider-Man keeps webbing me.
I don't sound like that when
What
I play
the
the
fuck
game.
are our healers doing?
I don't.
He's
Sound,
sticking me down.
I don't sound like that when I play. The
Oh my
game.
god, all 19 inches of Venom!
I do not yell like that when I play Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, you do. The amount of times I'm scared to talk because you're so angry sometimes.
The one day I said I was getting double penetrated by the word Captain America. And Jaden goes, which one was better? And then as he's saying that, I respawned and I just went, right after you asked, I went, fucking Captain America. And Tegan's like, all right. And it's like, no, wait.
That's not what I
I
meant.
get a little rowdy when I play Marvel Rivals. Shit. What am I doing?
I think that's a great note to end this podcast on. Thank you all for 1 year of Plaid Couch. It's been a great journey. Hopefully, we have many more years to come. Please click that subscribe button. It helps us out a lot. Leave a comment down below on what your favorite moment this past year has been. It could be Plaid Couch related, or it could be your own personal achievements. Click the like button, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Enjoy our new arc coming soon.
I'm gonna